All right, welcome as we play in our Blue Rose campaign through The Darkest House by Monty Cook. At our last one, so far in our story, after inheriting, it seems, this house, our characters have begun to discover that there are blueprints and tools in order to affect interworld travel that has been somewhat random up until now for them. And they realize that whatever was made to initially build possibly the master doors of their organization, the Blue Rose, that they may have been hidden or stolen here. They've also made a deal to try to get this house to unleash its hold on this particular pocket of reality. In trying to find these pieces, they've been going all around and currently have found themselves in a cellar where there's vegetables, a bicycle, a barrel, a crate, some tools in an odd order that are hung aloft on tiny pegs that can be pushed in. And for the eyes of the child that rest within Nayland, she sees a male-like figure that has scars and padlocks all over his body, including a predominant one on his head and in his chest. So it is with that we will begin. So, everyone gathered, what would you like to do?
I think the last thing Nayland knew was as soon as she spotted that figure with the eyes of the child, she had said aloud, "Doorman," and the figure had turned its head.
Mm-hmm.
So she will approach, and she will be like, "Excuse me, are you the doorman?"
They nod their head.
My name is Nayland. Me and my friends here, we've been finding notes from a man named Philip. I believe you knew each other. He wrote about you kindly.
And then cock their head.
Am I to understand that keys in your locks can take us to different places in the house?
Nods his head.
Do you require anything in return?
Takes it.
Okay. I hope we can also be kind between each other. Okay. Guys! I found the doorman.
We're a little busy pressing these. Kelly, I think we need to press these. What? Oh, so open him.
Yeah, I've been trying some different combinations on the tools.
Okay, like what?
Left to right, right to left, order of vocabulary.
Vocabulary?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
First letter of each tool, like alphabetically.
Oh, so alphabetical. Okay. All right. You press alphabetical. And there's a click. and a compartment opens up behind it, in which you see a saw.
All right, I take it.
Nice one,
Yeah.
Kelly.
The blueprints glow lightly.
I have a feeling this is the only real tool here, since we see duplicates of the others. Okay, so I'll take the saw. Guys, there's something else I've been thinking about. When we left the first time, did we have any tools?
No.
Well, if we leave, aren't these tools just going to disappear?
I don't know. I didn't keep anything when I left.
Right, I
Like,
didn't either.
I didn't. No, I mean, like, I didn't have anything on me of the house, so I didn't notice it leave.
I do think the items our items did vanish, right?
Yeah, everything went away.
But then you had them back, didn't you? When we came back.
when
We
we
had to
came
find
into the
them again.
house. But
Oh, okay.
but here's the thing. If we leave with these tools stay in the house. So whatever we're going to use them for has to be in the house. We can't take them with us.
Unless having all 8 bypasses that.
But I don't know if we've seen anything to indicate it would. Especially since we're finding them in all these different places, like almost different houses inside of the house.
What if we have to build a door out?
That's what I was thinking. And since we know where that room with the weird twisty portals is, maybe that's where we have to build it.
It's a possibility.
All right, so we have a saw, we have a blueprint, we have the pliers,
And the wood plane.
and the wood plane. So we are missing the wrench, the hammer. And
Do you
what
think that all these tools hung up are just duplicates and exactly what we're looking for?
else? If I remember right, how did the blueprint app react to them?
Right, it didn't indicate them, but what he's asking is your assumption that what you saw in here are the representations, but fake, of the tools you're looking for.
Right, that's what I think they are.
I think we have some tools that aren't hanging up, though, like the wood plane and the saw.
Right. Wait a minute. Wait, I thought we had the pliers.
We do, but some of the tools that are the 8 mystic tools are not duplicated on the wall.
Oh, okay. So maybe these aren't even duplicates. Maybe these are just tools.
It was a good thought, but there's no blueprints on the wall, so I feel like that kind of...
Yeah, that
Mix
really
it
was
up.
secondary anyway. My biggest concern is we can't leave with these tools.
Well, the doorman's got to open other places besides just leaving and... Nayland, what did you remember of the doorman? Like his forehead versus his chest? And all
Chest
those...
to leave, forehead, Philip's study with that, like, conspiracy board in the back.
Nayland,
Yeah.
when you found out about the forehead,
Yes.
was that about the forehead or was it about what we used to open the forehead?
It was a letter from Philip that said he had made an agreement with the doorman to make a lock in his forehead from a key that Philip had, and the key in the forehead would take him back to his study.
So
And
so we have that key, right?
I believe so. We found a key in Philip's bag, and it worked on the lock, the physical door outside of his study. So I'm thinking that it would be the same key potentially inside of the doorman's forehead.
Because I found a key last session. What would happen if we did this key?
I really Um, let's try.
What's it look like? Maybe we can find a corresponding lock.
It was found on the, I believe it was on the drawer, the
I, th-
whatever it's called.
I thought you had specifically asked for the key to lock the upstairs doors on the third level.
I have one of those. Yes. There's a
Oh, okay.
different
That
key.
was okay.
Yeah, this was a key when I very first said the 4 names and got Philip's bag in the lover part of the house.
No, which one's Kelly talking about then? Because
No,
That's-
there's a different key. Different key.
yeah, because
The one I'm talking about is we had found it on the
In the candle room, right?
might have been the candle room. It was on top of a I think it was near was what I don't know what they're called, like a nightstand, but not a nightstand.
just a side table where we got
Yes.
attacked. Was that in the room that we got attacked,
No,
or where
Wait.
Mother showed up?
mother. Yes, I
With the
think-
crystal bowl and where we found
Yeah,
wood
yeah,
flame? Yeah.
Okay.
And the key looked special, right? Something physical about it looked like ornate or something.
Well, I don't know. Like I that's what I was saying. Like what happens if we try this key on Doorman?
I think it's worth a try. Gotta be honest with you, there's a ton of locks in this creature.
Well,
Being.
Nayland, you're the only one that can see him, so see if there's a lock that matches the key.
Try the head first, and then try other locks. Like not the chest, obviously.
Okay. And she'll take the key from you? Excuse me, doorman. I'm gonna use a key. Pardon me.
So awkward as you try to stick a key in the guy's forehead.
And I will try Kelly's key in the doorman's forehead.
There's like no polite way to go about this. It's just really
Nope.
awkward.
Pardon my
Yeah.
entry.
Okay, so you go ahead and you stick it in, and doesn't seem to turn.
Okay. Apologies. Sorry. No.
Now let me try it over here.
Do I think do the
Oh
locks
god.
have a look about them? Like, does it seem like I can match a key to a lock?
Not really.
The forehead and the chest are in the doorman. The other
Yes.
locks hanging look like they're just in the skin, right? Like, do I get the impression that they will take me to parts of the house?
I mean, I don't know how you would get that impression. Or not. I don't know how you'd. Um,
I guess I'll just ask.
The arm says sister.
So this one goes to Philip's study. Do these other locks go anywhere?
he shakes his head.
Ah, okay. All right. Forehead, chest.
What
other
did he
locks.
say?
Forehead and chest, but the other locks don't do anything. I guess they're adornments?
Does he have an accent?
Well, he
Well-
said they don't go anywhere. Ask him if they do anything.
He doesn't really. His mouth is sewn shut, so we're just going on the head
Wait.
nods.
How are you
At
talking to
least we
him?
could clarify whether or not they actually do something, or if they're just aesthetic.
Nayland, you're talking to someone who isn't
We're doing
communicating
yes or
back.
no questions. We're doing head nods and shakes.
Oh, they can nod. Okay.
Yes, no questions only.
Okay. Do these locks, padlocks, do anything? Oh, we got a head shake. Okay, they do something.
Well, I mean,
Just
that's a
nod.
very general question, Nayland. I mean,
I mean, but at least we know that they're not just like decorative.
Ask if they lock doors within the house.
Would they lock doors within the house?
Shakes her head.
No. Are you in pain?
Nods.
The doorman's in pain, you guys.
he's in pain. Well, probably because you keep jabbing him with that key.
I only jabbed the one time, Kelly, and you told me to. And she'll push the key back into your hands.
Do the locks open compartments within his flesh?
Do the locks open compartments in your flesh?
Shakes her head.
No.
And this is why it's taken us 40 sessions.
Like for us to remove the locks?
Yeah, Jackie, we were talking about before how most people go through this thing in 4 sessions.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what's the point? Are we just supposed to escape? Because we've escaped before.
Yeah, no. People complete the whole thing. It's I don't think we talked about we wouldn't want to because it'd be so boring. But
It would be a board game, like each person take their turn roll.
It's just what Jonathan was referring to. That was the joke. That's all.
Would you like for us to remove the locks?
I don't think he responds.
What did they say?
I mean, nothing yet. I don't know how long to wait.
I think this is an unproductive line of questioning. We should just show him the keys we have and ask if they work on any of his locks.
Okay.
You could have like post-traumatic
Wait.
stress from those keys.
Ask him if unlocking them would help us.
Would unlocking these padlocks help us?
What do you mean? Just all the keys? Then probably no. So the padlocks, no. Sorry. So no.
Gotcha. So, not the padlocks, but the lock in your head and potentially your chest?
But yeah,
These are
those-
useful to us.
Those get us places. We knew that already.
Okay, well, they showed some indecision, so I was just clarifying.
Wait, would it help them to unlock them?
Not the padlocks, I asked. But,
Well, we don't know if it'll help them with the padlocks. We just know it won't help us.
well, no,
That's
I
what I
did
was-
ask if they wanted
Oh.
us to take the padlocks off.
Oh, you're
and they said
right.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't.
We don't.
And they also said that they don't want anything in return for us to use the locks. So,
Ask if something bad would happen if we did the padlocks. Because it said it wasn't good, it wouldn't help us, so I'm wondering if it's a negative.
do the padlocks ward against something bad happening to us?
No response.
No response again. Okay, I'm gonna take out the key I had that was in Philip's bag. It was the one from the duffel bag that we found in the vestibule, and I'll hold it up and I'll say, "Is this the key to Philip's study?"
Shakes her head no.
Not the key to Philip's study. Shit.
What if they're lying?
Nayland's reminding me of Sigourney Weaver from Galaxy Quest right now. You repeat everything.
One job in this part. Stupid, but I'm good to it.
How do I know if they're lying?
Put it in his forehead.
Inside
Their
check.
forehead.
Okay, excuse me. Pardon my intrusion. And I try the one that they told me didn't work in the forehead anyway.
It doesn't work on the forehead.
Okay, no, not the one. I'm sorry. Again, I apologize. You've been so great. You're lovely. Thanks. Okay, maybe Zav's key idea was smart.
Which one?
Well, maybe we should lay out all the keys and see if the doorman recognizes any of them.
Okay.
So people that had keys.
Yeah. I put in
What do they look
keys
like?
of everyone has collected.
Because I did not have keys.
I just had one.
So he goes and he puts his finger on a silver key that you have found.
I think Biff has that one.
Forward. And then
I do.
there is a plain key that he taps. pushes it forward.
Whoa.
Where did we find a plane key?
Both of these keys came from the storeroom, the one that had the all the bones
Oh, okay.
on the ground, and the bird
Smiley
and
Man.
and the cage. No, not Smiley Man.
Oh, I thought that was the storeroom.
The
Where we
room with the
opened
zombie things.
where we opened the door to the armory
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I
nearly
think
died.
Kelly and Lies weren't there at the time we found these keys.
That's possible. Okay, so ask him which one goes where,
Okay.
or match them to the lock if it looks like they are a matching set.
Which lock? She'll pick up the plane key. Which lock does this key go to?
to his head.
Okay. Philip's study. Silver key. Which lock does this key go to?
Just
So outside. So we're not
Outside.
using that one currently. So we got the pliers from under the checkered floor,
yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We're in the cellar. We just got the saw.
Mm-hmm.
We found the blueprints in Philip's study,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and then we got the wood plane in the room with the statue that attacked us.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I think we need to go back to Philip's study, to go out of Philip's study, to go into the spot that had this sign, and I hold up the do not enter sign. Because that, I feel, is one of the only places we have yet to go, and we still have 4 tools to find. So let's just find them so we can build this door that I'm sure Biff will be able to put together lickety-split with no problems or anybody attacking us, and we can get the hell out of here.
I will review. So the blueprints came from the lover section of the house. The wood plane came from the mother section of the house. The pliers came from the checkerboard room.
The checkered hallway that you found it under the rug.
Yeah,
The
I'm
half
trying to
under the rug.
remember.
I don't
Where I
remember
th-
what.
Yeah,
That-
because I don't know if we found
that-
anything from the brother section of the house.
That's all you. I've got no clue which parts of the houses are which.
Yeah, let me. I think I have the checkerboard corridor in Mater. Can I do an insight or something to know if I'm right about that?
to figure out what.
Where the
to
checkerboard
remember
hatch,
where the checkerboard hallway was
whether
that
it
we
was
went
which section of the
down.
house.
through the trap door and found the pliers in the locked box.
Okay.
Nayland thinks it was the Mater part of the house.
Right. I don't think you know. I don't know if you figured out how to tell what part of the house you're in.
The gargoyle.
We didn't have the gargoyle yet, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I was basing it on the for instance, the mother monster was in the wax room. So I'm assuming the melty wax room is in the Mater part of the house.
Right.
Same, we already knew what the lover section of the house was, and the I think we're in the father section of the house right now. So the saw is coming from Pater.
When we left the doll room and we went outside, was there a shed or anything out there? I don't remember. Because we were attacked by the yellow thorn monsters.
We'll go to the shed now.
Okay. Just trying to make sure we didn't miss any outlier buildings, that there's the tool's been there the whole time. We just keep running past it.
So I don't know that we've connected any items to the Frater part of the house or the Sorer part of the house, because I'm not sure where the checkerboard thing is. So there might be other things to delve into besides going back to Lover. That's why I was bringing it up.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
All right, Matt. How many channel points to get a map of every place we've been in the connecting? I'd like a tactical map. Channel option. Well, we know there's going to be trouble in that do not enter room, so. But I think
Which room exactly? Okay, so I know we found. I'm still trying to wrap my head around everywhere we've been. So, we just found the saw. I know
Yes.
that. When did we find the? I know. Okay, the blueprints were in the study.
Yes.
Okay. And what else did we find?
the
You
flyers.
found the wood plane.
We found the pliers.
We found the pliers in the checkered floored
Oh.
hallway that we went down that trap door.
Okay.
You found the wood plane in the room where Mother attacked, or the creature we're calling Mother attacked the knife lady hag thing. Knife fingers lady, where you
Mhm.
got wax shoved down your throat. That's where you found the wood plane on that side table.
Right. Right.
So my suggestion was we go through the doorman's forehead to get back to Philip's study to go in. If you recall the frowny face hallway, that if you use the door as eyes, because we skipped the first one because it said "do not enter," and we joked, "Oh, if we just remove the "do not enter" sign, then we can enter without any issues." And the next room was the study, and then I don't remember what the room at the end of the hall was.
I remember there was a room near the sewing room. That had like all the
The mannequins.
Yeah.
We have been
ever
avoiding
search
the
that room?
mannequins. No.
No, we haven't been there yet because we were like, "Fuck that shit, I'm out." And
We
now
can
we
get
might.
there from the elevator.
I personally, I've been wanting to go back there because I keep thinking that we missed something there, and that's what I'm thinking in my head.
Other things is we keep being told not to go to the creepy, scary basement. But if we wanted to explore it, just because everything keeps talking about it. And also the elevator can get us to the ballroom, which originally Nayland thought would give us the key to the doorman's chest, which was in one of Philip's notes. But if we already have that key, maybe we can skip the ballroom, but that's also a location that's been talked about in the notes.
Well, my vote would be the mannequin room.
Okay,
But-
Nayland seconds it. I'm down.
Because from here we go back up into where the Black Hand took us, but is currently being held back by that portrait or picture.
Mhm.
Go back in through the gallery, and then we're at the elevator. That's closer if you don't count just walking through this person's head. So sure.
Okay. All right. Unless there's any objection.
Ask the doorman if he moves around just in case we leave and he's not here when we come back.
Can we always find you here if we need you?
Shakes her head.
Oh no.
Because the elevator doesn't move, so if he's gonna start walking about, maybe we go through his forehead
We're-
now.
Ask him if he goes everywhere, or because maybe he's only got certain rooms he goes to.
Do you go everywhere?
Shakes their head.
Uh-huh.
If I call for you, can you come?
Nods.
Ask him if he's usually in one of 4 rooms
But
or
wait,
less.
Nayland just said if she calls him, he'll.
I would
come.
say if he potentially here, he can only be in certain rooms. Is
Okay.
what you'll get from here.
Okay.
So if
I
we
also-
come back here, we know he can come here.
Yes.
So
I do wonder if that would be calling upon the house.
Have we ever found him anywhere else?
No.
No.
I didn't think so. Okay, cool. So at least we know one place he might show up. All right.
Thank you so much for your help, doorman.
So you go back to the room with the elevator.
Hmm.
ground floor, and you want to hit position 3 to go to the mannequin room.
Yeah.
Correct.
Let's do it.
If channel points can't get me a map, I'll make my own.
I'm not sure how reliable a map's going to be in this place.
Just, at least for us to remember, like, certain things.
I mean, I have a map, but I just can't see it.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I still want to know where that phone was.
Yeah, you have it on the phone.
But we're going to the section of the house, I believe, that had the ringing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, that phone could be literally anywhere. It could be in a whole other plane.
This is true.
This house.
Yeah, so it's a little bit hard. Is it's hard for me to answer questions like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because this is very well organized, but when you go to things, it's not like it's like a big stream of information where I can go, oh, here's this. It's very nice to run the game, but it's hard to kind of go, oh, here's this bit of information from before.
Gotcha.
But as far as where something is, but okay, so the elevator clicks into gear, taking you back here.
All right.
It's a reminder, the dark storeroom stinks.
Kelly,
You see
go ahead.
mannequins, a few near the elevator door have clothing. And then many mannequins are pushed towards the back. As you come here, the blueprints glow.
Yes. All right. Kelly will take those blueprints in her hand, and she wants to move slowly into the room, kind of take a look around, seeing if it is like a like one of those Ghostbuster things, like kind of figuring out how close we are to it.
Okay.
It does seem very dark in here. Is dark vision helpful?
Could be.
Okay, so
Um,
Nayland will stick near Kelly.
Okay. Kelly, as you step in, the mannequins around you all move as one to grab you. This is a rating 6 attack.
Oh man. Alright, dice, where are you? Okay. Okay, that's a good roll. Let me see. What do I add to that? I add my rating, right?
Unless you have a higher resist wounds physical,
I doubt it.
then it would
Okay.
just be your rating, yeah.
Okay, so I roll a 14.
14. Okay, you push them off. You're able to get them to not touch you.
Do any of them look like they're wearing anything like what I'm wearing?
No.
Okay. Watch out in here.
What would you all like to do?
Do they still seem animated, or does it like they reached out one time and now they're back to being mannequins?
They still seem animated.
Huh.
Kelly, brandish the saw. Maybe they'll be afraid of losing limbs.
Okay, I take it out.
Ha!
But I am gonna keep looking around unless somebody else is doing something.
Well, what's everyone's turn? Yeah.
I'm gonna follow in.
Same.
I'm not splitting up.
Okay. That's good.
I think my assumption is that there's too many to really take an offensive approach in here. So I think Nayland, for her turn, is just going to be trying to defend Kelly as Kelly searches. So if they advance, she will use an unarmed strike to knock them off.
Yeah, she's just like trying to. Okay, so in that case, you begin searching around, and you see just more and more mannequins. As Kelly, they all go to grab you again, rating 6 attack.
Okay, so they're definitely all attacking me. Nobody else. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay. I'm wondering
she
if
get
it's
a-
because of the dress or something.
Would she get a boon because I'm
Ooh.
helping to defend her?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. What does a boon do?
You get an extra regular die,
Okay.
And you do the
and you
two
get
highest.
the 2 highest.
God. I rolled 2 ones. All right. Hold on. Crap. It's a 12. I'm looking to see if I can add anything to it. I do not have the ability to add anything to that.
Okay, so they all come around you and grab, and then in one large motion, these 7 mannequins throw you to the back where Amora waits. And they entirely encapsulate, and Kelly is not able to be seen.
Ooh.
What would everyone like to do?
I'm gonna pull out the whiskey that I have and take a large swath of it in my mouth and then spray it out on them and be like, Biff, light them up.
Yeah, I can create actually a lighter, so I will. And I'll throw it in. See if it. Oh. Yeah,
So
the
you're trying-
the little
So he's
tinker.
trying to do what?
He's throwing alcohol on them, and I'm using my tinker's ability to make a small little like robot lighter that just walks forwards and then lights it.
Okay. All right. So you try to throw it.
So I took a bunch of alcohol in my mouth and I spewed it out on them in like a mist, and I'm having
Yeah.
him light it on fire.
Then let's start with Zav with attack for that with rating 6 unarmed strike, basically.
Okay. Yeah, that's an 18.
18, very good. So they are absolutely covered. And then if you're trying to light them on fire, give me a rating 6 attack.
All right. $12. How's that?
Wow. Okay, one of the arms comes forward and just bats the lighter down. Does not light. Lies nail.
Cool. Can I pick up the lighter and try it again?
Yeah.
Great.
I can always make more. I can make 3 more lighters too.
What am I doing? Am I rolling something?
Yeah, you would roll an attack basically.
Cool. Oh, frick. 9.
9. This time the lighter breaks.
Ay.
Not lighting.
Lies, please tell me you have fire.
No, I do not.
I can give you another lighter to try with.
Well, it's Lies' turn right now. What's Lies doing?
Sure. I'll have Biff make me another lighter.
Well,
I
it's
will-
like an action to make a lighter, right?
Oh yeah, it is an action. I would need to use my own action to create the.
Yeah, so you'd have something else you could do, Lice.
I have a torch. Would that work?
Yeah.
Nice.
Why are we fighting a lighter? All of us have torches.
But we want to use Biff's cool thing.
Does nobody have prestidigitation?
Attack.
Sparkles could have done it.
Oh.
Sparkles in here.
I finger gun firebolt them.
That is a 7 plus 4.
Oh, nice.
11.
Okay.
11.
Goes off, does not hit. Okay, Kelly, what would you like to do? You're being howled by about 40 arms and legs.
40 arms and legs.
That's too many. That's too many arms and legs.
Do these look like? I mean, I don't know if they are or not. I'll try karaoke.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, yes. Let's try karaoke. So you need to get a 13 because it would be rating 6 challenge.
Okay. 13.
Karaoke, just remember that actually doesn't keep them from doing anything, does it?
Hold on. I have to pull up D&D Beyond. Give me a second.
I feel like we ran into this where it's like, oh, they're singing, but they still have you, or whatever. So I was a little confused.
Yeah, probably. I might have it confused with.
Where's
I think
that
it's
spell from?
because.
Or was that just something you
It's
had?
Valda's.
I think it's because it's you have to pair it with the other.
You're able to cast it
one.
with Alto's Irresistible Dance at the same time, if you have it.
Yeah, it's mostly just to keep them from using voice attacks or mouth attacks, I guess.
Which is still very good against casters, but not in this particular.
No, but
instance.
we're gonna see what happens.
Oh, you still want to do it? Okay.
Do they have mouths?
No.
11.
That would be a fail. All right. In that case, Kelly, you see them grab these pieces of metal that have screws and locks as they begin trying to attach them onto you. I need a defense against a rating 6 attack.
The house dice the highest.
Okay.
That's a 10.
10. Okay. They grab your arm. It is now straight from the shoulder to the fingers. That entire part is now unusable. It is just locked in metal and made so it must be straight from your body. And everyone else can take a turn. Well, everyone can take a turn. You can do it in any order you want, really.
I will try the
Lies.
same thing. Oh, go ahead, Liz.
It says Blaz is going to try cackling laughter.
Okay.
She just starts to cackle crazily. So hideous laughter.
Okay. So roll.
All right, that is a 14.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to say just because of the way this... Well, yeah, I guess it would just work this way. So, Kelly, you feel yourself released. As every mannequin falls prone, rolling around. What everyone likes to do.
Now that they're all like not blocking our view, is there any kind of places that we think could hold tools about that we could search?
I would say the blueprints indicate there is a tool in here. You know there is.
Okay.
Um,
So yeah, I'm just looking for, because you didn't, because of the mannequins, there wasn't like, oh, there's a cupboard over here, or there's, a desk. So I'm looking for those kind of objects to be able to search,
Yeah.
unless we're meant to search the
Give
individual
me-
mannequins
yeah,
to
so
do something on them.
search around, rating 13.
Yep.
I'm going to inspire you, Sab.
Is that like a boon?
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I get it already, but 16.
Okay. So, Ellie, as you're locked up here, your skin begins to age rapidly. Give me a defense against rating 2, so 9 or higher.
Nine.
Okay. So go back to normal and you breathe through. Zab, with all them rolling on the floor and you're pushing around, you see several plates and locking mechanisms to encase people within, like, in these metal prisons, basically, that conform to the body. And in there, dropped, is a wrench.
I will grab the wrench.
Got the wrench.
Can I try and unlock Kelly with it?
Yeah, I think with that, I'll let you do that. It would make that part of what you do here. You unlock Kelly's arm.
Kelly, you really have to stop getting all this unwanted work done.
I found the tool room.
All right, there is a door that leads out of here, or do you want to go back to elevator? Or do you want to stick in the creepy mannequins?
I say we keep going. There might be another room.
From the mannequin room was the room where you found the dress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you want one?
I don't look good in dresses. Not that I'm against them, but we didn't have the blueprints when we checked. Oh, Nayland, are you okay going back to that room? That's his room.
Real quick, the mannequins didn't seem interested in any of us other than Kelly, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it seems that way. Okay, if you're going to take this time, discuss it in this room. Liz, I need you to roll to maintain the control.
Can this? I was going to do this on
Okay.
my turn in the initiative anyway, but can I just cast guidance on Liz to help her maintain her
Certainly.
concentrate? Okay, yeah. So that's what I genuinely was going to do that with my action.
So that's a boon.
Mhm.
That is going to be 11 plus 4, 15.
You're very good. They're still rolling around.
All right, let's go through that door. She doesn't want to wait around.
Yeah.
So she goes through.
I think they're attacking Kelly because of the dress. I'm following, but I'm just bringing that up.
I mean, who could blame them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so, right. At this point, Kelly, for the rest, until I say otherwise, you have a Bane on every roll.
Oof. So would this be the sewing room that we're going into? Or
Correct.
what? Okay. No reaction from the blueprints?
Back to this old session. Old sewing room.
Not his room. Okay.
No, but his is the next, and we should check it now that we have the blueprints.
The rest of us, as we were filing out after Kelly, would it be possible for us to have noticed if the mannequins stopped being animated once Kelly left the room?
They still seem like they're going to try to grab somebody.
Cool. Okay.
I would say, looking and being used to combat, it looked like Kelly just entered the room first.
Got it.
Got it.
Is there any new items available here?
There's nothing new. Just the doors back to the mannequin room, to the kitchen, and to the storeroom.
Do we hear the phone?
No.
Interesting.
Yep, this is where I found the dress.
Kelly, why don't you and I step into the storeroom? I don't think Nayland wants to necessarily go back in there, and let's see if the blueprints react or not.
Split the party? Okay.
It's one door over. Unless you're okay going in, Nayland.
I could go, but we would have to go now. I'll think myself out of going, but we can go.
Did we want to look around this room first? What does the blueprint say?
I don't think they said anything when we walked in.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no change.
okay. Yeah, let's walk into the next one and see if the blueprints.
So are you okay? So you're going into the storeroom.
The storeroom.
Okay. And who's going in?
I think we all are. I assume.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
The host did say we can find healing powder in this room.
I need some.
I don't know if that's the medical supplies that I took or not.
You did find healing powder in here already.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Which we've burned through a lot of.
So yeah, Kelly just has out the blueprint so that when she walks in, she can see if it does anything.
I feel like someone is watching, but the blueprints don't seem to do anything.
Not sure if anything's in here. Usually when I walk in a room, it'll light up.
Alright, well then, let's get out of here and check the kitchen.
Okay.
Biff, I did send you a message.
Oh.
My bad. Sorry.
As we're filing out, I do think Malin would probably linger just a second longer than everybody. I know we're still doing Biff's thing, but
Okay. All right. Until Biff, you're ready, we'll go back to the sewing room.
Go ahead. Sorry, I'm a very slow reader.
So this connects to the kitchen?
Oh, if you're going forward? Okay.
No, I mean, I was asking a question.
Does what connect to the kitchen?
The sewing room.
It does. I would say, looking in here, because you were looking, you did see, you find a book that on the cover has the name Philip Harlock.
ooh,
However, all of the pages have been torn out of it.
Ah. I want to take that and try to wrap it around the book that I have.
Okay.
Does it
Doesn't-
change what my text says?
No.
we did find in a note when Philip was wandering the endless halls with the yellow wallpaper, he had met the Smiling Man there, and he gave the Smiling Man his journal to bring back to this part of the house. those, I think, are the pages that we've been finding. They somehow have been torn out of the journal, but that's probably why this cover is in the storeroom. And I mean, this is my smiling man's room.
Oh.
We did find the book in the storeroom or the Stelling room.
Storeroom.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, remember everybody. There's something scary out that window. Don't pay it any mind.
And there wasn't a building out there, right?
Was there?
No, it wasn't a building. You look, but entering the kitchen, you do hear a faint ringing.
That ringing again.
And no reaction from the blueprints.
No.
Wasn't okay. Y'all remember when we went into that bedroom and then we went outside for a minute?
Yeah, the doll room.
Yeah. What was outside? Did we see a building out there?
No.
Oh.
Matt confirmed that earlier.
I think all we saw were the yellow roses and then the garden wall, which we
Yeah.
couldn't climb over.
But yeah, when we tried, we just somehow ended back, like, as if with the same momentum as if we'd climbed from the other side, but we were just like in a loop, just coming back to that one side.
Would y'all be okay if I spent 7 doom in this room?
Okay, I'm good.
Wait.
Sorry, I just finished reading it.
So here I think there are 2 doors you haven't really spent too much time going down.
I think we went through one of them, or a hallway, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, something like that.
Because I think there was like 2 doors and a hallway, because we tried to follow the ringing at one
Yes,
point,
so you
and
did
then that's how
go-
we ended
yeah.
up in the little foyer with the thing that was looking at me through the hole in the wall, and I tried to grab it, but it like wasn't
Correct.
there physically.
I don't think you examined everything from that
Yeah.
place, but yeah.
Okay.
So
Biff, looking around, like completely dazed, looks at you guys and goes, "Oh my god, it's been forever. How are you guys still alive in here?"
What?
Were you with him?
Sorry, my dogs are freaking out. 1 second.
When did Biff get dogs?
what are you talking about? He's had them all the time. They come out of his armor to just bark.
Do you think that every time we go into that room now, he's just going to take one of us?
Like a cuckoo clock.
Okay, sorry about that.
What was that, Biff?
I haven't seen you guys in forever.
Were you with him? The smiling man?
I was.
I knew it.
Fuck, you got Nayland.
You kept me alive all this time. How did you guys survive?
We've literally been here for 2 minutes, Biff.
What do you remember last?
I remember everyone walking through the door. And that's it. I remember being alone. With nothing. I remember starving. But he brought me food. Every night. At least I think it was night.
Time is different for the rest of us. When you're with him, you go somewhere else. It doesn't feel that long to the rest of them.
Okay.
Stop whispering to me.
Yeah.
All right. I'm making an executive decision. Let's not go back into that room.
Can we just leave and never come back?
What?
What?
What was that, Zeph? I mean, Sparkle. We can't leave. We just found 2 tools.
Yeah, Sparkle, don't you remember? We found the wrench here and the saw in the cellar with the where the doorman was.
Yeah.
You really passed out on my shoulders up there, huh? Do you want to get down now? Or you can stay up there. It doesn't bother me.
I'd like to stay here. Walking is hard.
Okay.
Nalen's gonna give Biff some of the jerky that Sparkle had given her. And she just sort of passes it to him, and she'll be like, I was really hungry when I got back. Sparkle gave me this, and it did help.
Thank you. Yes. I haven't really been full in a while.
Yeah.
That was so strange. The door was just gone.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you're back.
Honestly, I'm a little worried. Why let me go?
I know. When he let me go, he said that I was ready, and I still don't know what that means.
Maybe it
He
has
told me
something to.
It's time to return. But why
Maybe-
now? What's changed?
I still haven't figured it out.
Maybe it has something to do with the rest of us entering and leaving the room.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking.
And we've
You
got-
guys were still in the room when I came back.
Yeah, but I think we were about to leave.
Yeah, we had just made a
The
conscious
decision to leave.
Wait, was Biff here the whole time?
Yes.
Well, then who was Biff?
Yes.
No, who was Biff when Biff wasn't Biff?
It's like in the movie Click. He was just autopiloting for those 2 minutes that we were still interacting with him.
Logically, I would assume if you guys have no gap between seeing me and from the other room and seeing me now, I would assume I spent time almost
You got Tsukuyomi'd.
that basically just time dilation.
Okay. So are we going to try to tear down this wall?
No.
Or
No, that's
No,
going to take
okay.
far too long. We have some choices, though. If
We
I'm
could
not
burn it down.
mistaken, there's 2 doors other than the one we just came in from that we can go out of, or there's the hallway that'll take us back to a spot that we've been through. Is that correct, Matt?
Through what?
That there's 2 doors other than the one that we just came in through, and
There's
then a
4
hallway.
total doors in here. One goes to one of the rooms you were, where there was the thing that was talking, like I think that had to do with the hole in the wall with you, and then another door you have not investigated at all.
Ah.
But
Yeah,
I
so-
do believe there are some pathways from that other one that you didn't fully investigate.
Yeah, so we've got the door to the sewing room, which obviously we don't need to go into. The door to the storeroom, then the doorway that leads to the hallway that leads to the little foyer that I saw the shadow on the wall that Nayland then spoke with because it was somehow out of the wall at the same time, and then a door we have yet to go through.
Let's go through the door we haven't gone through.
Matt, is it our understanding that the room with the face on the wall, was that the parlor?
Yes.
Okay, great. Got it.
Okay. So.
There's something else as I've been thinking about. When we went into the that early room that we went into where me and Lides got trapped in that alternate dimension with the pyramid.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, the gallery.
when we were there, there was there. That was the room that there was like a missing painting, right? And we put the painting on it.
I don't think we've figured out what's supposed to go there yet, but there is there's a frame without a canvas.
Okay, so we haven't figured out that.
Correct.
All right. Okay.
So coming into this room, the ringing continues.
Mm.
And you come into what looks like a lavish dining room.
Hmm. What the heck?
Oh.
You know the feeling of almost recognizing something? Or like the knowledge of someone sits at the very tip of your mind. Everything in this room emotes the feeling. It's large, dark green wallpaper, and a long dining table of dark wood with matching chairs. You see an unlit chandelier that hangs above the table, and there's a bowl of fruit on the table beneath it. One wall bears a decorative mirror with a gold frame. A prominent fireplace dominates the opposite wall. With a small wooden door next to it, you can see a visible trap door in the wooden floor. It's near the mirror, though it has no pull ring. And of course, the feminine figure of chalk white skin floats as if she is underwater, her lithe feet never touching the floor. Even here, no matter how hard you try, you cannot see her face on. Her head is always turned away. Yet she seems familiar.
Is that phone ringing in here?
The phone's not in here, but you can hear the phone.
Okay.
Does this room look similar to the dining room we found Carolus in?
No.
How many seats are there again?
There are 14. 6, 6, and then the heads are then the butts of the table.
And the blueprint's not doing anything?
Anyone remember anything about a ghost in the notes?
Maybe.
Philip talked about wondering if there were ghosts because things in the house had changed. I mean, in the parlor where that figure was in the wall with you, he said that he had laid down some kind of like he had dropped something on the floor, and then next time he came in, there were footprints in it, and he was surprised because he thought he was alone in the house.
And what was that one woman's name?
Penelope?
Does the ghost react when Nayland says Penelope?
Does not.
Nayland's going for the hatch in the floor. Always the floor.
There's no ring.
Okay. So the hatch is locked.
I can handle that.
Okay.
I mean, if we want to leave or if we want to look around, but I can unlock it.
It's locked with a lock, or it just seems like I can't move it.
It's like, like a lock.
Does it match any of our keys?
We spent some time, and there is a key with a ring you found in the kitchen.
Kitchen.
You put in,
Okay.
and it unlocks.
And it disappears from our inventory.
It is very hard to pull up since it still doesn't have a way to fully pull, but you can do it. carefully as you reveal a very steep, very narrow staircase. It's really nearly a ladder.
Have we fully looked around this room?
No.
Nope.
Okay, I would like to look around this room.
So, what would you like to look at first?
Kelly will probably. You said there's stuff on the table.
Mm-hmm.
She'll try there first.
You look, and there's fresh, ripe, delicious fruit.
Not touching it.
You can see beneath the bowl of the fruit are torn pages.
Okay, take those.
So you're going to touch the bowl.
Oh, I have to touch the bowl to get it?
They're underneath the bowl of the fruit.
I guess I am then, because I'm getting them.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up the bowl and get the things.
Okay.
Fine.
About to
God
say.
damn it. God damn it.
I don't think the house hates us. I think Matt hates us.
Don't eat the fruit, Kelly.
I'm not
Don't eat
eating
the fruit.
fruit.
Good. You'll be trapped in the house forever.
What?
What?
This isn't Raphael's House of Hope.
Oh my gosh.
All right, one of y'all is going to have to read it because my throat won't let me. Sorry.
I could read it unless anybody else wants to.
I nominate Molly.
Hang on, I'm trying to chew.
No, you were late. You don't get to eat.
Okay. May 1st. There are new rooms in the house I haven't seen before, and perhaps some that I've lost, but I can't remember them. It's as though the house changes. So too does my mind. Maybe this has been happening for a while now, and I've just forgotten. At this point, it's far beyond me wondering if the house is haunted. But I do wonder if the new rooms already existed somewhere else before. And if the house chose them because they already had their own hauntings. Because who were these people? Or who were these people? May 3rd. I've lost my ring. I actually lost it a few days ago, I believe, and last night I dreamt that the reason that I couldn't find it was that it was stolen by a wolf. My dreams have been so odd lately. I should probably record them here more often. Perhaps make some sense out of them. Strangely, though, it feels almost that I have already done that, but forgotten it. Well, all the more reason to write them down, I suppose. May 4. The house has eyes, and the eyes have teeth. There is a hole in the parlor. Hey, we saw that. Not sure that the house always had a parlor. In any event, there's a hole in the wall. I think something lives in there. At first, I thought it was some animal that had made its nest or home there, crawled in from some outside hole. I seem to remember hearing some scratching in there a few months back. Honestly, I haven't been outside in so long, I wouldn't even know where to guess such a hole might be. A thought just occurred to me. Is the outside of the house growing and changing too? It seems like no, but some mornings when I awaken and look out the window, just for a moment, it's as though I'm looking out into another town, in another land. In any event, the hole, I suppose, I'm stalling. I don't really wish to write about it. There's something disturbing in that hole, and it watches me. But more than that, I could hear a gnashing of teeth. Grinding. May 5. I went back to examine the hole in my parlor again. There was, without question, something or someone watching me from that blackness. It wants something of me. I can't say that I'll be going back in there again. That would have been an impossible claim before, but now, with new chambers and passages in the house, I don't think it will be hard to avoid a single specific room.
Biff.
Just
You-
stepped away.
Nope, I'm still here. I heard that.
I want to take like all these pages as well as the the book. Can you mend these together?
That's a great question.
Yes, spending time, you are able to get the pages to affix themselves back into the book.
Good, because I don't have mending.
Oh, never mind. I thought you had the way I thought it was. Dude, never mind. Nope.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. That
Oh.
was so funny. I'm surprised you don't just get mending as a gimme.
As an artificer.
Yeah.
Nathan, can you mend them?
No.
Sparkle?
Yes.
You can?
What?
What? Lies? Can somebody mend these?
I don't know
no.
mending. Actually, yes, I can do. Haha! Give me the
Oh, you
book.
do?
Yep. Suckers! I got this.
I don't have my sewing kit anymore.
Mom always told me to prepare, so.
All right.
Yes, I did.
Does that mean we're able to mend them all together?
Do you have mending knives?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so spending your time, and as you do this, you can just see the long hands of your mother, like with yours, helping you sew these back in and push them together. Yes, darling.
This is the most daughter-mother time we've had in a long time. And took a dark house to do it.
Question. So one of the assumptions that Philip had, as well as Nayland in the notes, is that he had gone through the structure that I can't say the name of that starts with an A, and because it was a time machine, came basically like what he had found himself out of time. He was finding journal entries that he knew he had written, but he couldn't have written yet. So my question is, when Lies is mending the journal back together, do the dates go in chronological order or do they not?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, I see.
I don't need to know the specifics of like the order, obviously, but if they're chronological or not.
I will check on that. I would say keep playing while I look at something.
Cool.
Interesting. All right. Well, we've checked the table. There's a bookshelf back there?
There was also, I believe, a painting in a frame. Or
A
photo
painting?
in a frame. Yeah, and
I
thought
was just
Kelly-
talking about paintings.
Right. Kelly might have been interested in that.
Yeah. I definitely want to check out that painting.
I know the words golden frame. I don't know what was inside the frame.
Yes. There was a mirror.
Mirror.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. My apologies.
Yeah. What happens if we look at the mirror?
Second, real quick. I would say it's hard to tell looking at the journal if that is true.
Okay. Do you remember that lady with the makeup and the floplins?
Yeah.
Her mirror was a door to another dimension.
Yeah. I still have all those dresses we took from her. Still mean to sell those because they're like worth a fortune.
Looking in the mirror. Try to look. It's you kind of look and you see the ghosts flying behind you. Still not able to see their face. Then you see a figure in the corner. Then you look behind you, it's not there. As you look back in the mirror, it's not where it was. You don't see it.
Yes, Harry, it shows you your deepest desires. So what did it look like, this figure?
It was so quick you couldn't really tell. It was dark and skulking.
Interesting. Do you think there's something behind the mirror?
I mean, no harm in checking. And I also don't know. I mean, maybe we should keep the mirror with us.
I
if
mean,
we
I
can
think
see things.
there's probably a lot of harm in checking, but yeah, we can take the mirror. Why not? She'll try to
How
take the
big
mirror
is
off
the
the
mirror?
wall.
What if the phone is behind the mirror?
That would be so awesome.
What do you do?
I'd take that mirror off the wall.
Okay. You go to take it off. Poof, put it down. This is just a place where it was.
Anything behind the mirror?
No.
If I put my hand behind the mirror, do I see it through the reflection?
No.
All right. Should we take this with us?
Sure. Just don't break it. It's bad luck.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right. I'll try to take it with us. What else do y'all want to look around here for?
What if we think, okay, so that figure we saw in the mirror, what if it only exists, like, maybe if we turn the mirror around, it's not that we can't see it, but it can't come out.
Oh. So like hang it up backwards?
I don't know. Do we think the mirror is a tool to see it, or do we think the mirror is a door for it to get in?
Either way, it makes sense to take it with us if that's the case. Because then we can see things that maybe aren't supposed to be there.
Well, if it's a door for it to get to us, then bringing it with us is not the right option if it's going to just kill us.
I mean, anything could kill us in this house.
Fair enough.
I almost got killed by mannequins.
Yeah, but mannequins are creepy.
Do I can I do like a sniff check or like a lick check as like an astral elf? Do I get the sense that it's a portal?
Okay. You look at
What did you lick?
The mirror.
That I'm holding?
Yeah.
What did I just come back to?
She's licking a mirror that I'm holding.
You don't think it's a portal
Okay.
necessarily.
I'm not tasting the coffee flavor that usually comes from.
I don't think that's real.
What are you talking about?
I
This-
think you're bullshitting us right now.
This is a mirror, Nayland. If you need to practice kissing, that's fine.
No, shut up.
All
Well,
I
I'm
know is
just
that
saying-
Matthew had the opportunity to put a secret safe behind the mirror and didn't.
It doesn't give me the vibe of the portals, that come from through the plains.
Okay, that's
So-
fine, but don't pretend like portals have flavor.
No, but like the sea, it has like an aroma, like a.
That's because of salt. I don't think the Astral Sea is floating around with a bunch of coffee beans.
No, it's definitely not. And it's not even one of the five senses that, we're traditionally familiar with. It's, something instinctual, something else.
Are you trying to
It's
say
not even a weave.
you're an extra dimensional being? That you have some kind of sixth sense?
Yeah.
So, wait, how does that work? Like, so you go around, you can lick things, and it tells you if it's a portal?
I mean, it's not an exact science. It's kind of like when Sparkle licks, the powder and then kind of knows what the flavor of the powder is.
Well, that
Those
makes
are two
sense.
different things.
That's
And it's
literally
a potion, not a powder.
Some of them have been powdered.
So if you lick Sparkle, you could tell us what world he's from.
No, but sometimes if it's recent enough, I get the sense that you've come from somewhere else.
I don't have to lick any of you to know that you're all from somewhere else.
I feel like watching somebody come out of the portal is what lets you know that they're from somewhere else.
It was like, remember when we were with that guy? Oh my god, what's his name? Jeb.
Yeah, Jeff.
And in the forest, I could just tell that there was a portal there.
I don't remember that.
I do remember you saying something like when you were like in the cabin or wherever we were sleeping, you said that you dreamt of a portal or something.
Anyway, you guys doubt me.
No, I don't doubt that part. It's just the licking a mirror part that I'm.
It's the Astral Sea tasting like coffee that I doubt.
Just warn me next time you're going to lick something I'm holding. That's all I'm asking.
Fine. Sounds reasonable enough.
Are we going down this hole?
Unless there's something else to look at here.
Fireplace?
Yeah, fireplace.
Is
Why
that
is the chandelier not on?
It's not?
Was it? It wasn't on, right?
No.
Is there a light switch or something?
No, not that you see.
Are there candles in the chandelier?
Yeah.
You cast light on it.
That's not how you light a candle in the traditional sense. Sparkle, light the chandelier, please.
Finger guns. Pew pew.
Called it.
And the little lights in the room. And some light. And see everything that was here.
Does anything reveal itself now that there's light?
Nope.
Well, so much for that plan. Down the hole.
Wait, the fireplace.
The fireplace.
You see in the fireplace, there is no wood.
Is there? Okay, so there's no fresh
Can I look
ash
up the fireplace?
in a dictionary, or like you want to
Like,
look at the flume?
upwards, like up.
You look up and there's darkness here. And then I would say, as you're moving around, as Kelly's holding this mirror, you see it, like the figure again as you're pushing it around, and then it vanishes.
In a different spot this time? Okay, so maybe there's either something in the mirror and we have to shatter the mirror, or it's showing us something in the room. But it hasn't really hurt us, so I don't know.
Did you see your reflection when you looked in it?
Yeah,
And it showed you something in the room.
yeah, it just turns it around. Hello, is anyone in there?
See it into there. No response.
Yeah, so
Can we see the person in the mirror no matter where the mirror is, or does it have to be in a specific?
I mean, they've been in different places in the room.
Okay, so it is dependent on where they are.
wait, did we see where they were in the room?
You did when you looked there, they weren't there.
No, I mean,
Looked
were
back
they
in the mirror, they were gone.
were they sitting in a chair somewhere, or were they?
So you've seen them twice. One, they were just in a corner, like almost hiding. Another time, they were in a chair,
Which chair?
the head of the table.
Ah, I want to go to that table. Go to that chair. See if I can see anything there, like anything interesting.
If you touch the chair and such, don't really notice anything.
Okay, I got nothing here. So whatever y'all want, if we need to keep moving, I'm taking the mirror with us, though.
All right. So, found a hatch, and there is a small door, and another door. And you did. We're gonna say you searched the closet. You did find some really nice silverware.
Ah,
They are not a mystic tool.
oh,
What would you like to do?
Of the silverware, is it like like one of those really fancy full sets, like that have all like the different size forks and whatnot?
Yeah. You think that? I mean, it is silverware. I think it's probably worth about $200.
Sparkle is specifically going to take the smallest fork. Just that one. To go with his teaspoon that he pilfered from Careless's tea party room.
Would you like to know?
So there's 2 doors.
Yeah, a hatch and 2 doors you haven't gone through.
All right.
Let's go down Nayland's hatch.
Yep.
Get further away. The ringing does stop here. Come down into a extremely large and long wine cellar. Dank and dark and has an arched ceiling. There's tons and many wine racks alongside the wall and freestanding. You can see there's shattered glass on the floor as if a bottle is shattered. The space is dusty. It smells of mold.
I'm immediately looking for mead.
Look, and there's over 158 wine bottles here. And you do find one that's mead.
Nice.
The wine bottle that's shattered has liquid. It's not dried out.
Correct, there is liquid here, but the wine is still on the ground.
Do you think this is recent? If the wine hasn't evaporated by now?
Seems right.
Anything on the blueprints?
The prints are not reacting in the room.
Zav, you feeling okay?
Yeah, why do you ask?
Just checking in.
What would you like to do?
Well, if the blueprints aren't reacting, we can probably leave.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. So this is all we see down here?
I mean, there's many. Depends if you want to search or not. But
Oh, okay.
I've been by the broken wine bottle, so I'll search that table and the wine bottle.
you look. Anyone search anywhere else?
I'm gonna just look at maybe a couple of the shelving, like maybe if there's like what's written on the bottles or something.
I want to look for a bottle that just stands out more than every other one, or maybe is facing the wrong way.
I want to look for bottles that have a lot of dust on them, because my dad told me that the older ones were the best ones.
All these have the same amount of dust. Biff, you find a singular empty bottle that is stacked along all the full ones. And it is
Nice.
corked.
Can I take it out and read the label?
You look, and there is no label upon it.
Guys, this one's empty. It seems to be the only one.
Do any of these match the wine that was used in that goblet that was keeping Sarah in the wax sigil?
It could be from a similar bottle, but they would hard to kind of figure that out, I think.
Gotcha. I guess so. It wasn't necessarily the wine that was. It was the goblet that gave the wine the power to break the thing.
It's hard to tell. I mean, what do you want to
Gotcha.
do to figure that out, I guess?
Well, I guess I was asking if we were told that when we, if that was what I was supposed to remember from that scene. But if it was meant to be unclear, then it's just unclear. I wouldn't know how to be able to tell.
Okay.
Gotcha.
When I took it out, does where it was, is there anything noticeable about like that area where it was, or the surrounding bottles?
Doesn't look any different than the other areas.
And by it's still is it corked as in like recorked, or like looks like it's never been opened, kind of?
It looks like was corked as a normal, never been opened.
Never been opened. Okay. And no cracks or like anything in it that would empty it. It's just for some reason empty.
Okay, so
Should we try opening it?
maybe, but I was also wondering because there was that room where the alcohol was used to pour on the chalk. Is there any chalk in here?
No.
And does any of the liquids look like the wine that we found there?
I mean, it looks like wine.
So red wine?
I mean, there's all types of wine here. So if you look for red, there's some reds.
I will. So I have that I took one of the candles from that room with Sarah because I was trying to do it on Kelly in that scene. I think, well, I mean, if we wanted to, I studied the sigil that was holding Sarah. I could put the seal on the floor and then we can see if wine breaks it.
I don't know if we want to summon anything in here, but okay.
It was a containment thing. So we would be trapping somebody and then hopefully releasing them.
What if it only contains things like the creature you released, which I'm assuming wasn't humanoid?
I don't know. There was no way to know.
I mean, questions could have been asked.
I don't know if we ever revealed that we did that to anybody.
Oh,
Did we?
no, I don't know. Nathan's whispering to Kelly.
Yeah, I don't think we ever mentioned we saw an entity in there because it was a little embarrassing that we set it free.
Release that demon. Yeah, we definitely kept that to ourselves. Shit. I mean, you're right. I dreamed that while I was asleep in the doll room.
That's a weird dream to have. There are so many worse things that happen to us.
Well, dreams
Philip
are weird.
dreamed that a wolf took his ring. What you gonna do?
Exactly. So this air bottle. Biff. What do you want to do with it?
You there, Biff?
You're muted if you're talking.
say anything after
No, I'm just thinking. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, I was just checking in. I want to make sure my didn't cut out.
We can't just hang on to it.
I think we should try opening it.
Okay, do it.
All right, I'm gonna open it. Sorry, I was just debating all the.
You can tell me as you open it. What is a liquid that you last thought of?
Probably honey. I don't know why, but honey.
Really? You don't know why?
And you watch as quickly the wine bottle fills completely up with honey.
It's a honey bottle.
Honey, what?
There's now a bottle of honey that Biff is holding.
Oh no, that was me in character.
I know. So say you look, you're like,
I'll toss the bottle to Zav and be like, "Weren't you looking for some honey?"
I like quickly catch it to make sure that none like spills out. Do you have the lid? The cork? This is a screw top?
Well, wait. How do we know that that was a
Cork.
one-time thing?
How do we know
Maybe
if
we
that's not cursed?
I was kind of hoping to see if it would change when I handed it to him.
I definitely just tried it.
All right, Winnie the Pooh.
That's actually why I was thinking of honey, because I just saw like a thing out a video on him.
Does anything happen to Zav when he eats the honey?
I die.
nope, it's honey. Tastes like honey. It was good, amazing honey. It could make amazing mead.
Well, maybe we should put the honey in something else and see if we can get more honey.
Okay.
Yeah, let's dump it all out.
What? We just got it.
Well, let's see if it refills
What are you gonna dump it in?
the ground.
All right.
What?
Galen
No.
will uncork one of the other wine bottles and empty out the wine.
No,
Hey,
the
I'll take
acidity
it.
from that wine would change the flavor profile of the honey.
Nalen's pouring the wine out on the floor.
We're gonna
Zav.
dry the bottle.
Okay, so you're emptying the honey on the ground?
No, absolutely not.
We're putting the honey in a new bottle.
Okay. So you're emptying out a wine bottle,
Correct.
putting the honey in the wine bottle.
Somebody better have prestidigitation to clean out that bottle. I'm not putting honey in a.
Sparkle can
in a-
control water and wash it out. Or shape water.
Okay, so now you have an empty bottle, mostly, that once had honey. What do you want to do?
So what was the plan?
Recork it, open it again, see if something happens.
Still
Sure.
thinking about honey?
Huh?
I'm gonna try to think about wine this time.
Okay. As you uncork it, it fills up with wine.
You
See,
fucking
Zav?
tricked me. You said there'd be more honey.
There probably could be. It
Hmm.
seems to just do whatever I'm thinking of.
It's a magic wine bottle.
That's really useful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
probably
dump
just
it
think
out and
eat
think
all
of
the time.
oil and recork it and try to think of like oil and open it and see if that works.
What kind of
Fills with
oil does
oil.
Biff know of?
What?
What kind of oil does Biff think?
Yeah, what
of?
type of oil specifically?
Like the flammable kind.
Okay. So it fills up with oil dash flammable.
Oh, can you make chocolate milk?
Wait, but that was a
I don't know,
fantastic
but you know, a bottle of flammable oil is pretty useful.
You better
Can you-
pour that out into a different bottle right now.
Is
What
that
about-
We
like
have the honey
greasing
stuff.
oil or is that like cooking oil? I just want to know if it's any liquid or only like eatable ones.
I would not recommend drinking this oil. If it's
Oh,
what I
could-
think it was, it probably will kill you.
Can you make some sweet tea?
Jeez.
I'd say, Biff, it looks like the highly flammable ore you would use in your machinery.
Cool.
Yeah.
Super useful.
I want to see how good it is at making mead. Like, because if this thing can make mead as good as mine, I'm going to be pissed.
I wouldn't recommend drinking out of this again until we can wash it out with something.
I dump out just a different random wine here, like how you made me transfer.
Yeah,
Kelly,
but having leftover honey in something doesn't kill someone.
Kelly will take a bottle and think of sweet tea.
Just a different random
Like,
bottle.
real hard. And
She
nothing else.
opens it up and she takes a swig.
Okay. It is an amazing tasting wine. It burns. It goes down your throat.
Okay, this doesn't work.
Kelly, did you think it just worked with all the bottles?
Well, yeah.
And I hand Biff the now empty wine bottle that I emptied as well.
All right,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'll pour it into it and create ale.
Ale? Okay.
Yeah.
No, you didn't even wait for Sparkle to clean it out. That's undrinkable.
Okay. Well, wait. Sorry.
You drink it out, and then it fills up with ale.
That's
Nice
still not
brown.
mead.
I open
I
another
forgot
bottle.
the word.
Does this one become sweet tea?
Nope.
Throw that one away. I grab another one.
All right, Kelly. There's no need to do this.
Kelly's gonna get drunk.
Only this bottle does this.
Naylin had searched the table that was here. Did she find anything or no?
No.
And nothing was in any of the cubbies outside of the wine that Sparkle was looking for?
You look around, and you see like a discolored patch of stone.
Sparkle, did you find anything?
Not really. I was just looking at like the bottles, like what's written on them and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I found a discolored patch of stone.
I throw away the fourth one. Go for
Yeah.
the fifth.
Kelly, you're making a mess.
I'm looking for tea.
Can I push it?
You push it, like it almost like kicks up, and you end up almost breathing it in. Defend against a rating 3 attack.
Jesus Christ. This is what I freaking get. House die is the highest? 5, 6, 7. 13.
Then you back up, and you don't get sick from the mold.
Are you gonna bag those up too?
Zap! Actually, can I take can I take out my little packets from the kitchen? Do they seem to match?
No, there seems to be a different type.
Okay.
I try the eighth one.
If Sparkle helped clean out the thing and I was able to get meat, I'd fill up my gourd and then have Sparkle clean it out again and think of tea and hand it to Kelly.
Okay.
Do not drop this one.
I'm not.
No, this is the only one that does it. And if we break it, we can't keep getting different drinks.
I'm not gonna break it.
Okay, I made tea for you. So if you get your water skin and fill it up with this tea.
You don't have to beat me over the head with a favor.
I would not do that. That might break the bottle.
So she'll drink it.
Anything else in here?
Are you done playing with mold?
Naylin stomps back out of the room.
You mean climbs up the ladder because we came down a hatch?
Stompingly.
Deep staircase.
How do you? Oh,
Does the mirror show anything in this room?
How carefully do you look?
Very carefully.
Looking very carefully. You stare and stare, then you glimpse yourself and you see your skin become tight and your face becomes skeletal. Defend against a rating 6 attack.
What?
Oh, actually, you fail. I'm sorry.
What?
He didn't finish reading stat block.
No, it's just the house acted from the house side being highest, which was
Oh.
fair no matter what you do.
Get shit on.
Would have been rank 5 anyway. Okay, you feel your face grows more and more skeletal. Your hands have bones now visible in them. It's as though you're becoming undead before your very eyes.
Oh my god, undead girlfriends. Liza Kelly, Nayland Sheepson.
And then all of you see next to Kelly the dark apparition from the mirror. And it reaches out and grabs Kelly's neck
Think you gave
and
your
tries to
life force
snap it.
Oh,
As it's attempting to do that, Kelly defend against a rating 5 attack.
Jesus. I'm baned.
Yeah, and actually, I'm sorry. So rating, yeah, go ahead, do that. Do this, and we'll just do it twice.
All right. 15.
15, you defend against it. But the other attack, I need you to roll your dice to take the mental wound you did before.
Oh. Is that banned as well?
No, not the damage, not the wound.
this is just the 1d6. right?
Yes, 1d6.
Oh. Hold on. Whoops. What happened? All right. Oh God. What do I do again?
26 plus your rating,
Uh-huh.
minus 5.
Okay.
Which is what?
1,
Okay, so you take a rating 1 wound.
and I go down.
Or you roll to see if you go down.
That's my 3rd wound.
You still just roll to see if you go down.
What do I roll?
Like a normal check. But it's at Bane because you have dooms.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you have to subtract the number. Oh shit! You have to subtract the number of dooms you have from the roll, and then it gets lowered by 1.
The dooms, the subtracting the dooms, isn't that only to see if you die, not to see if you go unconscious?
Oh, that's right.
Right.
That's right. I keep forgetting the 2.
So I roll Bane.
Yeah,
Okay.
you roll Bane, and then you add your rating.
All right.
Then what's your highest wound?
Hold on. I'm trying to do math.
Okay.
Okay. So I roll 14,
Okay. Then
And-
what's your highest wound?
5
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. So you
you
remain
roll.
conscious.
with 3 wounds.
Is that creature still about?
Everyone gets 1 action. Kelly is unable to take an action
So the creature is still about.
right now. Yeah,
Okay.
everyone has an action.
I'm casting Sanctuary on Callie.
I did say I had left the room. Can I return to the room? Is that an action?
Sure. Yeah, I guess reaction to come back because you hear issues.
Okay. Ah, what now? And I start clunking back down the ladder.
Is the figure still in the mirror? or have they like stepped out of the mirror?
The figure is out of the mirror, next to Kelly, like strangling her.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up the mirror and try to smack it back into the mirror.
While Zav does that, I want to try to Eldritch Blast the creature into the mirror. So, like a double attack. See if we can push it together.
Okay, both of you make a attack die. Or attack rolls.
Uh-oh. What was the rating?
679 plus 4,
Okay.
13.
13 also. But my house die was highest.
Oh boy.
Right.
Did you say yours too, Josh?
No, mine was not. Mine was lowest.
Okay. You try to hit this. So both of you roll damage against it.
Dang it. Oh wait, no. When doing damage, you want to roll high. So 4 and so it takes a 5 wound from me.
So I rolled a 6, and my rating is a 4.
So another
Minus
5
six.
wound.
Your rating should be a 5, right?
Yeah. Minimum.
Oh,
Because of your mother.
Hey,
She
Mom,
gave
Mom,
us that.
by 2.
I gotcha. I forgot about that. So then that would be a 6 wound.
Okay. Very good. It doesn't go into the mirror, but it does get like hit onto the floor.
Oh. I try to stop it with my martial arts.
You used your
ability.
action already.
Oh, okay. Just action, not full turn.
I'm gonna throw a second level spell at it.
And we'll come back to you, Zav, because you're right. We did talk about you getting your 2 attacks if you had them.
Oh, okay. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Nice.
Okay, so it's roll a d6. Add my rating. That's 8. Subtract the rating of the opponent. Wait, because it's a second spell, I add 2 more to it because it's second level, right? Or
Yeah.
is it 1 more?
2. Yeah.
2. So 8, 9, 10 minus the rating of the opponent is
So 5.
How do you
5.
want to kill this thing?
Oh! Yeah. I want to see what flavor it is. D8, D8, D8.
Sorry, what? Oh, Chaos Bolt.
A 4. Okay, so you see, as like Zav smacks it and it falls to the ground. You see Sparkle conjure up this like arcing bolt of energy that arcs between both of his hands, and then just like from the middle of it shoots at it, and like it's like it blasts into its face, hits it into the ground, and then I guess like it dissipates, like whank. Did I get it?
Was that a slots wheel? I thought I saw a bunch of different damage types rolling through your attack.
It's like a chaos bolt. Sometimes it's psychic energy. Sometimes it's a lightning bolt. Sometimes it's fire. You never know
Yeah.
what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates.
Like gambling, like a slot machine. Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Then Kelly, you're able to move again.
Kelly, here, have some more tea. Take a breather.
I heard a big crash. What happened?
The figure you all saw in the mirror came out and attacked Kelly. We're taking a breather.
Everything keeps attacking me today.
Yeah.
Let's everybody just catch our breath.
Yeah. Speaking of breather,
Everything-
let's go ahead and take our 15-minute break. All right, here we go.
Thank you, Dad.
So
Thank you, Dad.
let us go down there. What would y'all like to do?
You know,
Alliance select.
Kelly, the reason why everything keeps trying to kill you is probably because they're jealous of your pretty dress.
Maybe.
So, did we take a minute so that people could try to roll to heal wounds?
Definitely do that.
The wounded, try and heal.
How do I do that?
So, you're going to roll your dice like if you were making a regular check.
With Bane?
With Bane because you have multiple dooms, yes.
Well,
Ooh,
that's not good.
ooh.
So you roll for each of your wounds that you haven't already rolled for.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure though. 14 does not help a rating 5 wound, right? Or does?
It would.
5 would be 12, so you would be able to get rid of that if you got a 14 for that.
I rolled an 8.
A 16 heals a rating 6 wound, right?
Yeah. So, well, what wound were you rolling for, Kelly?
I assume the biggest one.
Okay. So that wouldn't have done it. You can roll for each one you haven't rolled for.
Okay. Well, that doesn't look good either. That is another 8. And one more. Well, that's not great either. That's a 9.
Okay, but your last one was a rating 1 wound, right?
Correct.
So that would heal that one.
That heals that. Yeah.
All right. What about the other one?
What was the other one?
You said you got 8s for the first wound?
Yes.
So no. Unless they were also rating 1 wounds.
I have a rating 3 and a rating 5.
Then
So
you
no,
needed
they
a
didn't
10
heal.
and a 12, unfortunately.
All right.
But you got rid of the 1.
Yep. All right. Can I spend my doom here?
That is your choice as a player.
I mean, I got a lot of doom.
I thought you had just settled on taking a whole bunch of indefinite madnesses on Kelly once we got back to D&D. You were like, yeah, screw it, give me another one.
I mean, I can't survive anything at this point, so I guess I'll just hold on to him.
It's entirely your call. But you just last week,
Currently, the table of 20 indefinite things, I think Kelly has all 20 of them. It's insane.
because last
Spending
week
it
very
now,
you were like, I'll just take another one.
Jackie, spending it now doesn't mean that Matt will use it now. He can use it anytime. You're just basically saying that you'll get 1 doom to spend whenever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Essentially, it's like, oh, sweet, an ancient dragon eats you, or something along those lines. So
Well,
it's like, or whatever, or whatever. Like,
I
it's
mean-
basically like a GM intrusion almost. I'm just going to make things horribly bad when I want to.
Yeah. I mean, I already have 2 wounds, so I guess I'll just not use it.
I take the bottle back from Kelly since she's done with tea. All right, Nayland, lead your stomping feet.
Nayland falls back up the stairs. I mean, the ladder.
Okay, so you're back up into the dining room.
Okay, guys. So I've helped us find 2 tools today. Let's try to get one more before. Let's try to find one more in 10 minutes, everybody.
Does it seem like the ringing is coming more from either of these doors, or is it?
Yes.
Let's head that way.
Yes, let's go.
So is that left or right from coming up the hatch?
If there's a phone in here, I'm answering it.
That sounds like a terrible plan.
I have been waiting for the answer to this phone for weeks.
Wow, there is a phone here ringing.
I pick it up.
How do you pick it up? Please tell me you have some quirky way of answering the phone.
No, I mean I just kind of pick it up and like hold it and yeah. And I just kind of am like twirling with the cord and I say hello.
Okay, you say hello. And you hear voice. You recognize it.
Is it Farah?
Brad.
No. As you were figuring your life out through high school and everything, you'd seen classmates die. Monsters is what puts you to the library, the bookworms, eventually this. And this voice Emily, who remember dying very early. Hello?
Emily? M?
Yes.
Oh,
Kelly.
yeah. Where are you calling from?
Somewhere. Else.
Wait, you... Em, where are you right now?
Emma. Where everyone. Many go when they die like I did.
Heaven?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, are you... But you were calling here.
Yes. I wanted to talk to you.
Well, yeah, obviously. Well, how you been? What's new?
They were doing something. The Yellow Roses, your family. I can see you sometimes.
You can see me?
When you're close, the veil can part. They see the thorns that chase.
Who is they?
Many, many things.
Well, Are you calling to warn me about something, or?
You need to use what you've been given. All of you. You can do much if you choose to set things differently. It hungers and eats. Selfishness destroys. Remember that. All selfishness destroys.
Is there anything you want me to tell your mother?
And the line goes dead.
Hang it up. Is it
Is the
like
phone a tool?
what?
I looked to you and I asked, is the phone a tool? Did they tell you where a tool was?
No. But they said selfishness destroys, and
Yeah,
we
that
all
tracks.
we all need to use what we were given.
At what point?
Pick it up.
Nothing but static.
I think she hangs it up. One of you should answer it.
I will. Elias picks it up.
It's Betty Burkhart.
Hello.
Okay. Sorry. You say hello. And is this, you sound weird. Oh, I got the weird one.
Excuse me?
Oh, you don't remember. You and
Who's
your
this?
friends investigated my death. I was killed by a bunch of metal stuff. Sucked. Really sucked.
I think you have the wrong number. Like,
You are a wrong number.
hang up. That's weird.
Who was it?
I don't know. He was mean. He kept on calling me weird and said I investigated his death. I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, maybe it's from your other life.
Zav, maybe you should pick up the phone. What if you can talk to Tipu?
When you say that, I pick it up fairly quickly.
Okay.
I just not saying anything.
You just pick it up. Okay.
We gotta go. Have everybody and just gonna shove them through the next door.
Leave it off the hook, please. I don't want to be hearing that no more.
Okay. So you go through the room that you haven't gone through. You just go to the next room.
Was there another door in this room?
Yeah.
Because I would. I probably
It's off the hook and ringing.
No.
I'll answer it this time.
You were not in that room. I pushed us all through to the next room.
Okay, so you push through, As if everyone's good with that.
Yeah. that's
And
what
we're
we-
end for today.
Turn that off.
What? Come on.
That's so sick. That's sick.
All right. With
First,
that,
I heard that you should probably hide.
we are end for today. Anyone watching, thank you so much. And we will see you